On the news tonight, FCT Public Complaints Commission calls on FCT administration to clamp down on unruly motorcycle operators and dispatch riders. Nigeria Police Force introduces new platform for tracking missing persons in the country. And statistics of preterm birth in focus as Nigeria joins the global community to commemorate this year's International Prematurity Day. Good evening and welcome. This is the news at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. I am Nolin Ebel Ame with the news. We begin by telling you that the Nigeria Police is looking to leverage heavily on the emergent pool available on the information communication technology domain to address the myriad of security challenges in the country. To this end, one of such inroads is the introduction of a platform to report, track, and resolve cases of missing persons in the country. Ilyas Onotsu Yakubu tells us more about its unveiling.
Statistics has it that there are approximately 24,000 cases of reported missing persons in Nigeria. With the challenge of lack of existing national database of missing persons proving to be a confounding factor in the efforts towards raising awareness, experts say the development has consequences on the safety of the nation's population. Hence, the initiation of the Missing Persons Platform.
With this platform, we can now establish an organized, efficient, robust, and accessible way to collect and manage information on missing people. An avenue through which we can not only raise awareness,
leveraging on information communication technology and multiple stakeholders' collaboration, the Missing Persons Platform is strategically geared towards addressing the rising cases of disappearance of persons that may result from insecurity and conflict, especially within Nigeria. This, the police say, puts much succor on the rigors of manual data generation and management.
It has helped a lot in tracing the people, but presently with this online, because it has now come to ICT, it will definitely help us in quickly in tracing people that are missing.
Built on an IT solutions initiative, the Missing Persons Platform is multi-level and multidisciplinary, revolving around online database for reporting and cataloging missing persons and verifying unidentified people. Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Divisional Police Officer of Durumi, CSP Tino Dangena, has warned motorcycle operators, drug peddlers, and those disguising as IDPs to perpetrate crime to desist, as the division will not rest on its oars until they are completely rooted out. He gave the warning during a live security check program called The Police on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Ayenaji Auta has the details.
Some callers on the live security check program called The Police dwelt majorly on the menace of motorcycle operators, dispatch riders who are becoming reckless and unchecked, drug peddlers who trade in makeshift shops, with some police officers seen patronizing them in uniforms. Divisional Police Officer of Durumi, CSP Tino Dangana, while speaking, reveals that they are clamping down on motorcycle operators and have conducted series of raids within the drug peddling areas. He promised that all these measures will be ongoing, while advising residents to report the police officers who are seen patronizing drug peddlers.
I'm happy he said those policemen or military go in uniform, which means it's very easy to identify them because they have the name tags. Yeah. So our advice, don't confront them. If actually they are drugs addicts, you confront them, you may be listening. But what our advice? Report, take their names, report to the DPO, report to a senior police officer who actually mounts surveillance. No police, no DPO, no senior police officer will encourage that because arms cannot go with drugs.
The DPO Durumi also added that some criminals have been disguising as IDPs to perpetrate crime in Durumi.
We have a very good rapport with the leadership of the IDP camp. And anytime the suspects, any outsiders, they actually inform us, we go. And sometimes you'll be surprised, before you know it, a makeshift has been constructed by these infiltrators. And normally if we see that, we'll go with the IDP camps and ask them to move.
He further advised law-abiding residents of Durumi to continue to be security conscious, especially in these ember months, as the police is working to ensure their safety. Ayena J. Outa, NTA News.
Away from security to other news now, the Federal Capital Territory Public Complaints Commission has advised the FCT administration to look into the activities of commercial motorcycle operators and dispatch riders within the territory that are fast becoming a security risk. This was revealed by the Commissioner Dalhatu Ezekiel Musa at a press briefing in Abuja. Ayena J. Outa again has the details.
The past 3 months have witnessed unwholesome activities of commercial motorcycle operators and dispatch riders along the Maraba-Nyanya-Kugbo Road. The Commissioner FCT Public Complaints Commission, Dalhatu Ezekiel Musa, stated that the Commission's on-the-spot assessment reveals that they are usually not checked at the military roadblocks on that axis. Based on this, he advised the FCT administration to bring up stiffer measures to regulate them.
If military is blocking Kugbo, that they are doing checking of vehicles to fish out criminals, and then the Okada people can freely move in unchecked, then it means they are doing nothing virtually.
While appreciating the efforts of the FCT Joint Security Task Force during the recent Uni Abuja kidnap case, the Commissioner advised that proactive measures be put in place to ensure that the territory is rid of all forms of crime and criminality, especially in the suburbs and area councils.
We want to recommend that let's be more proactive. The security agencies, the police, and all of them must be well equipped.
Other issues border on the conduct of some immigration desk officers on issuing passports. Increase in AEDC electricity tariff, which has brought untold hardship on residents, and the DSTV tariff, which he observes should be on the basis of pay as you go. The Ombudsman encouraged residents to keep sending in their complaints freely, as they will be looked into. Ayena J. Outa, NTA News.
The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, has flagged off a Corps Employers Workshop in Abuja. Rosemary Motilem Bilal completes the report.
Designed to constructively utilize core members at the workplace to enhance productivity, Director General NYSC, represented by Director ICT, stressed the importance of the workshop, which drew participants from different organizations in the FCT with a view to strengthening synergy.
The Core Employers Workshop is an event designed to bring together core employers, NYSC stakeholders, and some core members in order to rub minds and deliberate on the real and perceived state of the operations of the NYSC as regards the proficiency or otherwise in the effective monitoring and enhancement of the activities of the core members.
The Abuja Municipal Area Council has been urged to commit more resources for the welfare of core members in a bid to effectively boost capacity, which is significant to the growth and development. Youth core members entertain guests with different cultural presentation. Rosemary Motilem Bilal, NTA News.
And talking health now, approximately 15 million babies are born preterm each year globally. Premature birth is said to be the leading cause of death in children under age 5. As the world takes urgent steps to address the issue, Sophia Nyoma Uche educates us on preterm birth in Nigeria.
The day is set aside to create awareness on preterm births and concerns of preterm babies with their families worldwide. About 1.5 million babies are delivered at 25 weeks or less, too fragile, too weak to survive. India, Nigeria and Pakistan account for more than half of all deaths, says UNICEF, and are therefore asking for urgent action in addressing the worrisome issue.
His birth was a complete shock. I was called by my obstetrical colleagues that Curtis's mom was in the labor and delivery and she was precipitously about to deliver. And they wanted me to go in and talk to her about the poor prognosis of babies being born at 21 weeks and 1 day.
Research shows that preterm birth is critical for progress on Sustainable Development Goal 4, which is child survival now and beyond. Sophia Nyoma Uche, NTA News.
Figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) as at 16th November 2021 indicates 16 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT. The number of confirmed cases stand at 23,431, while active cases now 585, and the number of discharged cases stand at 22,622, and 224 deaths have been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory. To enhance the aesthetic and sanity around Mabushi interchange, the FCT Ministerial Task Team on City Sanitation has embarked on a cleanup exercise in the area. Shaibu Noziakubo tells us more.
The high number of undeveloped plots serving as criminal hideouts around the Mabushi interchange informed the reason for this cleanup exercise. Chairman FCT Ministerial Task Team on City Sanitation, Iharu Atta, warns that landowners who fails to develop their plots risk revocation, as the administration will no longer fool its hands to watch plots allocated converted to illegal shops and shanties, constituting nuisance.
The minister gave us a marching order to clean this place, to restore the greens and get some of the plot owners who have not developed their plots to immediately come and get their plots properly developed. The minister is insisting that the Mabushi interchange should be properly green on all sides. You cannot have a miscreant coming in here. It's good we do it very early because that will help us. But if we don't do it very early, once the miscreant, the illegalities here get so heavy, removing it will become a lot difficult.
All the agencies are involved. Abuja Environmental, Development Control, Parks and Recreations. By the time that we reclaim this place, we'll hand it over to Parks and Recreations. They will fence it, green it for public use and other activities.
The tax team, however, maintains that the area marked for recreational center will be reclaimed for public use. Shuaibu Onozeakubu, NTA News.
There will be unlimited joy in over 5,000 homes every day this season in the Glow Joy Unlimited Extravaganza. 5 cars every month, 100 generators, TVs, and fridges every week. 5,000 free airtime and data winners every day. Simply recharge up to 500 Naira during the week to qualify. Dial *611# now to enter the Glow Joy Unlimited Extravaganza.
And talking sports, Super Eagles survive Blue Sharks' onslaught to qualify for the playoffs of the Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Let's join Ahmed Abdurazak for details on Sports Brief.
It was a narrow escape for the Super Eagles yesterday in Lagos as they play 1-1 draw against the Blue Sharks of Cape Verde to qualify for the Qatar 2022 World Cup playoff. The draw guaranteed a top table finish for the Super Eagles with 13 points, while Cape Verde were second with 11 points. The Super Eagles now join other African countries for the final stage of the qualifiers that will determine the 5 African representatives at the Mondial. While former Inter Milan director Sandro Mazzola has warned the club about the threat posed by Victor Osimhen ahead of Serie A clash with Inter Milan this weekend, Mazzola said that Victor Osimhen make him lose sleep, adding that every time the Super Eagles forward touches the ball, it amazes him. The Nigerian forward has been in the form of his life, scoring for both club and country. To basketball, Nigerian international basketball star Ezen Kalu is expected to miss 6 months of action after having surgery on her injured knee. The France-based point guard is expected to miss our country's campaign in February's qualifying tournament as the West African nation bid to reach next year's Women's Basketball World Cup in Australia. In cricket, the International Cricket Council has announced that the 2027 Men's Cricket World Cup will be hosted in Africa. South Africa, Zimbabwe and Namibia will co-host the 50-over tournament. This will be the first time since 2003 the event held on the continent. With Sports Brief, Ahmed Abdurazak, NTA News.
And that concludes the English version of the news. Thank you for watching. I leave you with the translations of the news in different languages. I am Norlin Ebel Ame. Do have a lovely night rest.
Yuzo kwa we wonana yuwa abada zaza ishanda jezuma onewa goba ngai abusibida la putala bazaza mbwa nado mpeje abada yan nu asa gusapa ntu nu asa mbala balo bai bui Iliasu onoto Yakubu wagage ba yege ba znazanu ba je she abajin ajinwu ntu nu azabo mbala balo ba bu te akpaba mbalein ya doku kwa wige azalo no itinye nle dubu shibachegun anyi mba buji la baloto akpaba mba lon ntige ajin de shigbe chenajin ba ngaga ba yele ba pe ba gu pe ya na ba nko ba jin kwa be beweje osanu nza buche akpe aba piepie nza hegin na ba akpeshe abazon ozan wu peje nu ozajin wawu owo bugba sain bala shaula ga etinzinda bedo nko atntin bai entunu azabo mbanu nyilo bai jin apma no akpakuri nanu etinzinda bai ze abwa nchei bedo nu azai nu anyilo aitin batnu no akpakule bai be jimi entigena bala ya bai be aza no adnai no azaku sepa ayena je awuta wale sheba webe na beda wa ngabi pejenya na yo dal hatu Ezekiel Musa woni dade ko inu abeda kui won gaga batun no ba yege azanzalo enbia no akin dabi nsa de hei won kuje nge apakuru pe no ba jwi mararaba yanya kubo zokoluko ba be jimiyen aboda kauta mba peji zokoluko mbadaji ba ba jilo ba chowon entuko teaching woga shaula nge ala putala tuko tunu ase piabo mbai ataku alibasa baje anyabi njesun agan ge enyize pata viabudu abinu amabato saisi nu ebia baka gnacheyun ba lo million ogun awochi atun eye de an gan ge abie bayin batajin ba nwa osa efi ko nwa ba ifi nwa kwa nwa ba pia ba ibwa eye bwa gnan ko lo ogun anyi sefia no ma wuche wa gan ge inze ko la putala na ba ge ajin de shigbe nkoyin ko ni jin impie na ye na cheshi na bai aga aza awekan ya to ko tunu abibo na mabaloto ba impie insiyun ai nga ge itinye ko yin ko belenu aza impie na za ipia ko yin ta bia nge ebi na ma we biwo ye eji ko no ko akin ko no atabwa adweyi nkon abo bagwa wolelanu saizu.
Masu kallon mu barkanmu da yammaci ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. Hukumar 'yan sanda na ƙasa ta bayyana cewa za ta duba hanyar amfani da na'urar zamani ta yadda za a dinga samun bayanai game da mutanen da suke ɓacewa. Wakilinmu Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu ya ruwaito mana cewa hukumar ta ce ta hanyar amfani da wannan hanyar ne zai rage yawan bacen mutane da kuma samun ingantaccen matsalar tsaro. Hukumar jin korafin al'umma ta shawarci gwamnati babban birnin tarayya da ta duba yanayin ayyukan masu kabu-kabu da kuma masu amfani da mashinan aika sako game da yadda za su iya zama matsala ga yanayin tsaro a babban birnin. Wakiliyarmu a yanaji auta ta ruwaito mana cewa wanda ya bayyana haka shine kwamishinan hukumar Dalhatu Ezekiel Musa a lokacin da yake ganawa da manema labarai. Ya kara cewa domin rashin yawaitar bincikar su zai zama barazana ga yanayin tsaro a babban birnin. An kiyasta cewa ana yawaita samun haihuwar bakwanne miliyan 15 a duniya wanda ke sanadiyar mace-macen yara ƙanana. Wakiliyar Safiya Noma Uche ta ruwaito mana cewa wanda aka keɓe rana ta musamman domin wayar da kai game da yaran da ake haifa bakwanne da kuma yadda za a ɗauki mataki cikin gaggawa na damuwarsu. Jama'a ƙarshen fasarar takaitattun labaran kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
N'akụkọ ụwa nke taa, aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono. Tọọ ntị n'ala nara anyị akụkọ anyị jiri bịa n'uhuruchi a. Ndị uwe ojii ala anyị amalitela itinye anya na mmiri iji chọpụta ụzọ ha ga-esi belata ihe ịma aka ndị a na-enwe n'ihe banyere nchekwa n'ala anyị. Elias Onotu Yakubu wetara akụkọ n'otu n'ihe ha chepụtara bụ ihiwe ebe ndị mmadụ ga-eme mkpesa maka ntọ ma bụrụkwa ebe a ga-anọ chọta onye furu efu. Ọ gakwara n'ihu kwuo na enweela ihe dịka 24,000 ndị mmadụ bụ ndị a na-achọ n'ala anyị bụ nke ndị mmadụ na-amaghị etu a ga-esi chọta ha. Ọ gbakwunyekwara na nke a mere ha ji hiwe ebe ndị mmadụ ga-eme mkpesa banyere ndị atọrọ nakwa ụzọ a ga-esi chọta ha na usoro nke teknọlọji. Ụlọọrụ na-ahụ na emere ihe n'ụzọ kwesịrị ekwesị n'isi ala anyị PCC n'aha ịchafụ bekee adụọla gọọmenti isi ala anyị ọdụ ka ha leba anya na ihe banyere ndị ọgbatumtum ọkachasị ndị ji ya ebufe ngwa ahịa. Ayenaje Awuta wetara akụkọ na kọmishọna n'ụlọọrụ a Dalhatu Ezekiel Musa kpughere nke a mgbe ya na ndị nta akụkọ na-enwe mkpakọrịta ụka n'isi ala anyị. Ya bụ nwa amadi gakwara n'ihu kwuo maka ndị nke na-agba n'okporo ụzọ maraba ya nya ma kwuo na ndị ọrụ nche anaghị enyocha ihe ha bụ na ọgbatumtum ha ọkachasị mgbe ewere mkpochi ụzọ. Ihe dịka nde ụmụaka amụrụ ọhụrụ abụrụ na ndị a na-amụ n'akaghị aka kwa afọ ọbụla n'ụwa niile ma bụrụkwa ihe kachasị ebute ọnwụ n'etiti ụmụaka amụrụ ọhụrụ ruo ụmụaka gbara afọ 5. Sefia Nneoma Uche wetara akụkọ na-ewepụtala otu ụbọchị iji leba anya n'ihe kpatara nke a. Ọ gakwara n'ihu kwuo na site na nchọcha ndị UNICEF mere gosiri na mba India Pakistan nakwa ala anyị bụ Naịjirịa bụ mba kacha enwe ụmụaka mụrụ n'akaghị aka ma bụrụkwa nke kwesịrị ilebara anya na-atụfughị oge. Onye ọma na-ege ntị, ebe a ka anyị pịachiri akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Ndewo.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòye ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló dúró sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín Mọ́bọ́lájí Mátìní oníròyìn. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó lágbára lórí ètò ìwíyùn ìgbàlódé láti lè borí àwọn ìṣòro lórílẹ̀-èdè. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu ròyìn wípé agbo ọ̀hún ti ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò tí yóò fún láǹfààní àti mọ̀ tàbí ṣe tẹ̀léǹtẹ̀lé lórí ẹni tí wọ́n bá jí gbé lórígun mẹ́rin orílẹ̀-èdè. Àwọn onímọ̀ bákan náà mẹ́nuba ọ̀pọ̀ àǹfààní tí ìgbésẹ̀ ọ̀hún yóò ṣe fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Iléeṣẹ́ tó ń tẹ́tí sí ìgbé ọmọ ènìyàn l'Àbújá ti gba ìjọba ìlú Àbújá nímọ̀ràn wípé kí ó gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ lórí bí àwọn tó ń fi kẹ̀kẹ́ alùpùpù ń kérò àti àwọn tó ń fi kẹ̀kẹ́ ọ̀hún ń ṣiṣẹ́ abánikẹ́rù bí wọ́n ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìlú Àbújá torí pé ìṣe wọn ti ń dẹ́rùba ètò ààbò. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ayénajẹ́ Àwùtá ròyìn wípé alákòóso ètò ọ̀hún Dàrátù Ezekiel Musa ló gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún kalẹ̀ lásìkò tó ń bá àwọn oníròyìn sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìlú Àbújá. Ó tẹ̀síwájú sí wípé lágbègbè Maraba sí Yànyàn àwọn agbófinró tó ń bẹ ọkọ̀ wò lójú pópó kì í dá wọn dúró fún àyẹ̀wò. Èyí kò sì bójúmu. Ìdí nìyí tí ó fi rọ ìjọba láti gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún yẹ̀wò. Nǹkan bíi mílíọ̀nù mẹ́rìndínlógún òròbó tí wọ́n ń bí lágbàáyé ló ń wáyé ní àìpé oṣù, èyí tó dàbí ẹni wípé ó ń fa ikú fún wọn. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Sefia Noma Uche ròyìn wípé àgbáyé ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ láti lè borí rẹ̀ pàápàá bí wọ́n ti ń wáyé láìpé oṣù tó sì jẹ́ wípé ó máa ń le púpọ̀ fún wọn láti yè. Àjọ UNICEF mẹ́nuba àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tí ìgbésẹ̀ ọ̀hún wọ́pọ̀ sí. Ìdí nìyí tí ìgbésẹ̀ ọ̀hún ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀. Kì í dùn kó pọ̀ ṣé ó ní ọbẹ̀ oge títí òye ọ̀la Ojúmọ́ Ire ni yóò mọ̀ wá.